How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 5, Liverpool Realistic Career Mode. Starting out early with Europa League knockouts, we have Dinamo Zagreb in the first round. First leg is a 2-1 win thanks to Mo Salah and a late Federico Valverde goal. And the away fixture, in the other fixture, it's a 3-1 win thanks to Mo Salah and Federico Valverde once again. Thuram picking up an injury there, but it was nothing bad. We then take a look at the results of the round of 16. Some upsets as Barcelona knocked out and, Real Madrid also knocked out by Roma. But other than that, things go pretty as normal. We then head into our next round as it's Mo Salah and Federico Valverde again, giving us a 2-0 win over Barcelona before we claim a 3-1 win over the Spanish side, with Mo Salah, brace, and Diogo Jota getting the final goal. Could have been a much different tie had both Lewandowski and Mo Salah scored their pens, but alas, we do advance. We take yet another look here at the knockout results as Dortmund knock out Arsenal, Lazio knock out Nantes, and Roma knock out Benfica. Heading into our semifinal, and we will have Borussia Dortmund, where we do win 2-0 with Mo Salah and Benjamin Pavard getting the goals, and in the reverse fixture, it will be a 1-0 win thanks to Mo Salah, a name that is quite now accustomed to scoring in Europa League knockout games. And it will be Roma who destroy Lazio, and that is who we will take on in the final. But we got something before that. We take on League One side Ipswich Town in the FA Cup final. Went on a bit of a cup run and took us here, and I was the part of me was like, oh, we can get our first actual meaningful trophy. I mean, we had the Community Shield, but let's be honest, that doesn't count. But then part of me is like, it'd be kind of funny if a side that's in League One was also playing in Europa League. And, well, let's just say things probably did not go as well as Ipswich would have wanted them to go. As pretty early on, we were already on the attack, but it took just 12 minutes for Benjamin Pavard to head the leading goal right over the goalkeeper into the back of the net, and it was pretty much smooth sailing from then on. Ipswich never really got a foothold in that game, and we showed the class that we had quite handily, too, I will say. So now we move on here early into the second half, right off of kickoff, and Nunez will release Cody Gakpo, who releases a venomous strike from distance. A shot I did not really expect him to take on, but takes it on nonetheless and gives us a 2-goal advantage over Ipswich Town. It was a lovely hit after a lovely ball played through. And now we move on to the end of the game, roughly, as header won by Valverde into Szoboszlai. Finds Alexander-Arnold into Nunez, back into Szoboszlai, has Gakpo, Gakpo just rifles another one home to give us our third goal and to really put the seal on this game. Ipswich, good side for League One, but it was always going to be tough for them, and we really showed that. And that would be the final scoreline for the game as we lift the FA Cup for yet another time in our career. And it was good to see us lift another piece of silverware. And it was good for us as we head into the Europa League final, where we take on AS Roma. And, Roma are never an easy side to play against, obviously. Jose Mourinho, the the chosen one, as some say. And, you know, he's a good manager. I respect Jose. I mean, I like I do like I really like Jose Mourinho. But we now head into biggest game of the season, Europa League final. And it was I mean Roma's a good side. I mean, they've got the likes of, Tammy Abraham, Paulo Dybala, uh Rui Patricio, who I kept forgetting transferred there. And we're playing at St. Mary's in Southampton. So that was fun because we played there a few times this season. And I mean, you could say, I mean, we both knocked out the two biggest sides in Spain. So I'd say it's that we are deserving of being here. And it was a very good Roma side, a very good game that we played. And by we, I mean the two teams combined, because things things take a turn. And we continue our good success here with that new formation that seemed to have worked out very well. And we were the ones to begin things, but nothing happens up until the 70th minute, and you can already kind of see how things were going the entire game just off of the little bit that you get to see right here. But it is Cristante to give Roma the lead quite late, I will say. But you can kind of tell just how poorly we were playing off of that little sequence alone, and off of a little part that you get to see shortly. This game was difficult to watch, and here, just poor marking once again off a free kick. They almost score. No one follows the run of Tammy Abraham, and he gets the header at the post, heads it right past Alisson, gets above Van Dijk, and gives Roma a 2-goal lead very late. And things are not looking good for us at this point. And here is a play that sums up the game. Robertson on the ball passes it straight at Tammy Abraham. And then Kanate almost passed it into the back of our net. But that would be the end to this game. Roma lift the Europa League. Sad to see us lose it, obviously, but it's what it is, isn't it? I mean, Roma were just the better side. Jose Mourinho's little park the bus tactics must have worked very well. I mean, I think they did a very good job of not letting us get time on the ball, and in the end, they were just the far superior team. They made less mistakes than us. I will be honest, this probably would not be a game that I, as an actual supporter, would want to watch in real life. Because I feel it would be a rather boring. It was kind of terrible. It was a very sloppy game, but is what it is. Roma lift the Europa League, and we go home feeling quite upset in ourselves. I will be honest, because how we played was honestly disgraceful. And it's sad, and it's kind of hard watching, them lift the trophy through all this trophy presentation. And and now we get potato quality because I completely forgot to show the table. Chelsea end up winning the league. We scrape into fourth. Sheffield, Brentford, and Luton finish dead last. We obviously won the Community Shield. And yes, potato quality. I'm sorry, I forgot to show this and then had to record it on my. Yeah. We win the FA Cup once again. Carabao does go to United. We knock out in the fourth round to Sheffield. Super Cup goes to Madrid. PSG win Champions League. Obviously, Roma win Europa League. And it will be Sparta Prague winning Conference League. Top scorer for the season goes to Mo Salah with 49 goals, and top assister is Dominic Szoboszlai with 14. Adrian will be leaving us at season's end as his contract is expiring. Thank you all so much for watching season 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and so let's get into season number 2. Thank you, and goodbye.